Hey, 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 what's up, guys, gals? Little quickie update on the old Steve-O. Hospital called and they want me down there Monday morning at 5:05. 5:05. They said the door D. They said door D. I said, where do you park? Where are you going to park? Oh, there won't. Yeah, this fills up during the day, he said. But he said, you'll have some parking out here. I said, okay. Because any other time we had to have valet parking. Valet parking. Isn't that something? There's so many sick people, guys. It's crazy. And I said, okay. He said, yeah, the door will automatically open at 5. It'll unlock automatically at 5. And then you show up at 5:05 and get in here. And we got about a 2-hour prep on you. I guess they put little electrodes. Actually, he said you might have, the girl that was checking me in and all that, she said you might, when you wake up, you might have a little blood on your head. And I said, blood on my head? Hello, what? Yeah, she said they poke these little, oh, you got to sign a paper too saying it's okay to do that. I said, what's that do? She said they poke a whole bunch of pins into your friggin' skin on your scalp, and that is monitoring your brain. So while they're in there playing with this carotid artery, we're going to do the left first, because I'm 85 plus blockage on the left. Thank you very much, standard American diet. Okay, that's where that comes from. 75 years, guys, of standard American diet. That's what that gives you. Okay, that's your sugary, your Dunkin' Donuts and your Snicker bars and the ice cream, Joe's ice cream cones. Yeah, and all that. Yeah. Oh, and then in the food pyramid, you have Fruit Loops and Cheerios, and the Cheerios, to verify the fact that those are good, you can look right on the box, and it says right on there, heart healthy, lowers cholesterol. Yeah. Now, why aren't these people in jail for false advertisement, okay, or sued, their ass sued off for false advertisement? I don't know. But you can get away with that because all of our lawmakers and all the people in the high command are allowing this because they're getting their pockets filled with money. Yes. So anyway, so yeah, they got to get in there, and so anyway, it takes 2 hours to prep me for the surgery, and the surgery, the man says, is an hour and a half. Now with that, you can get ready for this. Now with that, we're in there close to the tongue with the carotid, and we can tweak tongue muscles. So there's a possibility when you wake up, you could be, you're not having good control of your tongue, and you may have a tendency to bite your tongue. That'll be fun. That one will be fun. And then we're right next to the voice box, and if we tweak any of those little fine nerve endings, you could have a rough voice for a while. And then let's see, swallowing, you have little issues, might have little issues swallowing. What else? There was something else in there too that was real cool. There was another one there too. Let's hope. But he said that doesn't happen all the time. I'm just throwing this out at you so you know you could, if it happens, you'll know. Okay. I said to this, I said, can I ask you, sir, how old you are? And he kind of grins like he didn't want to give up that information. He kind of wanted to just pass that off and move on to the next topic. But I said, sir, how old are you? He said, I'm 66. So I got a 66-year-old surgeon, guys. And my primary, you ready for this? Go ahead and sit down for this one. He's 80 years old. Yeah, he's 80 years old. I told the girl, I said, why doesn't he retire and get a yacht and go fishing? She said, yeah, he loves this. This is his whole life. He loves this. He'll never change till they put him in a pine box. I said, wow. I said, well, where's all the young surgeons? Where's the, they're not showing up to work. They're not showing up. So that's where we're at today, guys. We got all these old farts, and thank God we got them. I asked him, I said, how many of these things do you do? I said, how many of these you do? He said, oh, I used to do a ton of these. But he said, then they came out with the balloons, the stents. And he said, that's kind of a cool thing what they do with those, he says. I said, well, I looked at that procedure, Doc. And I said, what you do is the gold standard. I said, these shoving tubes up your arteries from all the way down into your groin, all the way up to your neck, fishing that thing through, and then they just balloon that sucker, open up the artery, and then they're leaving the crud in there and shoving it off to the sidewalls. I said, I don't like that idea at all. Open that sucker up and clean it out. He smiled and he goes, yeah, that's kind of my thought. Oh boy. But he said, I still do. He said, I'm a heart surgeon. That's my gig. He said, I put in valves. I put in four-way bypasses. He said, that's my kind of deal. He said, but I still do one. He said, it varies. He said, I may do one of these a month, and I may even do 6 a month. So he knows what he's doing, guys. I'm going in at 5:05 Monday morning, guys. So give old Steve-O a prayer if you're thinking about me. So it'll be interesting. He says to me, the surgeon says, after this one, you may want to go with that stent. Oh boy. Like, I'm gonna put you through so much hell, boy, you ain't gonna know whether to shit or go blind. Yeah. I think I'll be fine, guys. I'll be fine. I've got a high pain tolerance anyway. Much as I've been beat up by honeybees over the years, I got a pretty good pain tolerance level, so I should be fine. I've gone through several operations. Gone through prostate cancer, where they removed that, and they shoved like 6 tubes down through my belly and removed that. Thank God, knock on wood, that's still good. I'm still good in that department. That's a horrible death. If you let that one go, guys, so don't let that one go. Get in there. If you got any kind of decent insurance, get in there. It's extremely expensive. You got a whole team. You got like a dozen people in there in that operating room. I don't know what's on this team here. I would say 4 to 5 at least. You probably got a surgeon and then a backup surgeon in case the other surgeon drops dead weight. Your 60 or 80-year-old surgeon that's been working on you drops dead while you're middle of the operation, so he can pick the ball up and run with it. My guess. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be a fun little adventure. So we're gonna get that situation done. I'll keep you posted on it, and I'll I'll let you, I'll show you the friggin' scar they're putting on me, and any problems, issues I have, I'll explain it to you. Chances are, if you guys are all on a standard American diet, like 99% of the Americans are, or people in the world, you're going to be going through what I'm going through. So you can see it in real live time here, and also you younger boys and girls, pay pay attention to what's going on. There's going to be some cool stuff happening in 25 when Trump gets in office and gets his people in office, because we've been led down a road by these stupid left-wingers for so long, and they're corrupt garbage. I love Joe. He's a beauty, and he knows all the people that have you know, that have you know, all their crazy corrupt crap they've been doing all these years, guys. Every bit of it, the stuff that they've been doing. And he's going to start pardoning people, you know. He's got to pardon people. And I'm trying to, guys, get to something here to show you. I had somebody send me an email. Yeah. Let me find it here. Yeah, I got an email, you know. She's on the far left. I mean, this girl's really far left, but she likes me, and she sends me texts now and again, and yeah, I really don't care for her that much, but she likes me, and I can't stand her husband. I mean, he's a total flipping nut job, and corrupt as they come. But anyway, here she is right here. She heard about me going in, and she wishing me some good luck. She's been texting me quite a bit here, and here she is right here, guys. Here she is. It's yeah, it's Hillary. It's Hillary, and you see there it says Merry Christmas, love Hillary. Yeah, there she is, and all of her radiant beauty. I don't know. I guess she's thinking guys, she's thinking she's sexy. I guess. I don't know. That little get-up she's got on ain't bad, but I told her, I said, I thank you very much. Appreciate you thinking about me while I'm going under the knife. So, you know, because Bill fools around on the side. But, you know, that old shriveled up old scrotum sack, I don't think he does much messing around. The guy looks like he's got friggin' AIDS, for God's sakes. But old Hillary, she's still quite a heifer yet, so she's doing good. I guess if he fools around on the side, she can too, you know. So that's where we're at with those two left-wing fruitcakes. But I'm glad that she did drop me a text and let me know that she's still thinking about me. I told her to pray for me. I'm sure she will. But anyway. Alright, guys, I got to get into the gym here, and oh boy, here's a guy walking by me heading to the gym. He's got a cigarette in his mouth and a big old... No, he ain't heading to the gym. Surely you don't smoke and go to the gym, do you? But you never know these days, guys. You never know. But anyway, it's nice. Going to be a nice day today. I've got to get in and do routine. This is just routine stuff we're doing. You know, got a routine artery clean out. We got routine bee work today. I want to get this stuff scored away a bit. We don't have that many hives to work, but I got to keep these girls pumping good, because, and man, have they've been hitting the syrup. Oh wow, they are addicted to that, and that's the only thing sugar is good for, guys. Feeding honeybees. Don't put it in the human body. You listening? Stop the Dunkin' Donuts and the Snicker bars and Joe's ice cream cones, guys. Please. You're going to be right in the same boat Steve-O's in. That's not good, no. Not good at all. But I got to get in there. If I see, I got the beetle grease ready. I pulled it out of the fridge early this morning, so it's sitting there on standby. If I see one beetle crawling around in them hives, they're going to get beetle greased. I'll put it on the end bars on the outside, a little shot of that. We'll put in a fresh beetle barn for backup so we can capture any adult beetles running around in there, and then we'll put on another Amatraz towel in there on that to knock out any more varroa mites in the hives. Now's a good time to do it because they're basically broodless, you know. She is laying a few eggs in there, but I've been feeding, and the weather's been like this, up and down. So she could be stepping it up a tad on egg laying, but I don't think so, not much. They just automatically shut down in the winter, and you know, it's just minimal egg laying to keep the basic population up in the hive as the older bees drop dead. So we'll do that. It'll be a quickie inspection. I'll bring you along on that one. But right now, let me get in the gym, and I just hope Hillary doesn't keep buzzing me while I'm in there on the treadmill. I really don't want to talk to her at all. So I'll catch you later when I'm back at base camp. We'll get into a few beehives. See ya. Back at base camp here, guys. Oh, the phone just keeps ringing. Hillary, stop. Make it stop, Hillary. Please, make it stop. I tell you, if she keeps it up, guys, I'm gonna put a block on her phone. She can't contact me, because this is getting ridiculous. She keeps wanting to do threesome with her and Billy Boy. No, I don't. You know, have you seen him lately, guys? It's like he's got freaking Hive virus or something. Yeah, it's gonna stop, or I'm gonna put a block on her. I'm telling you. Wow, the girls are really getting it on. Girls are, I mean, this pollen sub too. I filled that up. Yesterday. And I filled that bucket up yesterday. I mean, they are just hammering it. There's nothing much going on. All right. We've got, what do we got? We got 2 hives over there, and we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hives is all we got to work with, guys. That's it. So let me get the smoker fired up. We'll get into them, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on in this one. This should be quickie inspection here. I see no beetles. Yes, I see beetles here. There is a few beetles sneaking around underneath this beetle barn. And this beetle barn, you see, it's not totally out of commission. Quite a few beetles. They're all dead. They're not filling out a whole lot. I've been pouring the food to these things. The girls are looking pretty good, but of course they're not expanding. They're just in shutdown, winter shutdown mode, you know. Quite a bit of larvae, so she's backfilling nicely. Yeah, she's working good in here. Not a lot going on. They're just maintaining. They'll bring it in. So I got my little tweezers here. These are actually bee venom therapy tweezers. You see, you squeeze them and they open. That way you catch a bee and administer bee venom therapy. So I've got a new towel on here, and we got a new barn on here. I don't like touching this material. It's amatraz. That's all there is to it, guys. That's all there is to this inspection. I've got towels. I got one towel for each, and I've got more beetle barns. Make you up one of these little pouches. They're pretty simple to make. It's what it is masonite. Go to Hobby Lobby and get yourself some. They have remnant leather. And you see what I did? I made a loop here, put my belt through, and I created little pockets here for my tools. I got my spotlight, marking pen, tweezers, and you put a magnet. You get these magnets at Harbor Freight. It's a good way to go. So all winter what we do is just keep beetle barns, clean beetle barns. I've been running these towels. These towels here have been in about, I don't know, 3 weeks. They're not chewing them up very fast. I just drop them on the ground. I pick them up later. I don't know what's in that barn, but it's going to get a fresh one. They're getting a fresh barn. And we give them a fresh towel. That's it. A little windy today. So it's a little tricky here. Those hives, both those hives are looking excellent. For a winter scenario, they're looking good. Yeah, these girls are looking good. Really liking my 8-frame beefies. Nice little, got an 1.5 inch hole bored in. That's all you need for a beehive, by the way, 1.5 inches. I don't care how big that nest is. Bringing in tons of pollen. And they're doing well here. They're not filling up. Our season's going to crank up in the end of February here in sunny Florida, and then Katie barred the door. It's game on from then on. Let's move on to the next hive. This is going to be a quick deal here. All right, guys, I've seen quite a few beetles here running around. Quite a few beetles running around here. This is going to get another shot of beetle grease. This is going to get some beetle grease. You want to know how to make beetle grease, just go back in my library and you'll find it. I put it up in these little tubs. You want to keep this stuff in the fridge, not in the freezer, in the fridge. All I do is get it like this, I podge it into the end bars. Not a lot. See, that's all I do right there. Pouch it in the end. Small cluster here, but they're almost full 8 frames of bees here. I'm going to put my barn at the front. I'm going to put my amethyst towel at the back. That's it. How easy is that, guys? Not much to it. But you got to do it. You got to stay on top of this stuff. You won't have any colonies, I'm telling you. Work your bees or you won't have any bees. I see 1 beetle on the lid here, 2 beetles on the lid, 3 beetles, 4 beetles. This one gets greased. Again, more grease. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Smash those little bastards. And then grease them little bitches. Take care of your bees and they'll take care of you. That's the Steve-O motto. Nice. She's done. She's done. We got our beetle grease, towel, beetle trap. Done. Got 2 more hives to go. Whenever you see a beetle, hit him with the grease. Like I said, I've got a video on making this grease. You can play any game you want to play with these beetles, but I find these beetle barns are a good way to go. Nice looking box here. Not a big nest. It's not a big nest. It's not a big nest. I see this is a half a frame. No, nothing. Few beetles are getting greased. They are getting greased. Don't take a lot. Pretty good pile of beetles, guys. Pretty good pile of beetles. So they get a new barn. They get a new beetle barn. And I'm gonna go ahead and grease this one too. Just for shizits and giggles. I just get a little on my tool like this and just podge it right in that crack. Nothing to it. I was playing around with a jerky gun. And that jerky gun will be a pretty slick trick if I've got lots and lots of hives, but I don't have that lots of hives right now. Hopefully by the end of 25 here, I'll have a crap load of bees. Thank you, please. That's it, guys. That's as tough as this program gets. Alrighty, guys, pretty quick trick. Stay on top of them. Stay on top of your lifestyle. We don't want any more self-inflicted carnage, okay? And please, Hillary, stop texting me. I don't want to do a threesome with you and Bill, okay? So please stop texting me. Miss Daisy takes care of Steve-O, okay? That's all you need to know, girl. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Looks like I'm going under the knife at about between 7 and 8. They're going to start the operation around 7 or 8 Monday morning, so prayers for Steve-O, okay? God bless you for stopping in to my base camp. I'll see you real soon. Stay healthy, stay strong. We're going to keep getting it on. Don't ever forget that. See you real soon. Bye-bye.